Good evening, everybody. Lewis here with Inner Sun Yoga. How you all doing? I got a nice 20-minute or so wind down yoga for you all to help relieve some tension, get your muscles nice and relaxed, help you sleep good, help you recover from your week. So let's get right to it. Before we get started, big request, please like the video, share it around, subscribe to our channel. If you enjoy the content, it helps us grow and be seen by the YouTube algorithm, basically. So I've got one prop in today's class that you can bring if you like. It's either a belt or a towel. Works well. If you've got them, resistance bands work well. So let's start with it. Hey, why not? It's in my hand. So we're going to hold it a little bit wider than shoulder width out in front of you like this. You're just going to kind of retract with your shoulders a little bit and pull, not too strongly on it. I'm going to reach overhead, tuck in your chin a little bit, squeeze your core. Let's activate the bandhas a little bit. Extend fully through the shoulders. Dip to the right carefully. You can even stretch your neck into it a bit, activating the vagus nerve, promoting that deep relaxation. Focusing on our breathing. As you're doing some of these movements today with the belt or the towel or whatever you use, you can also turn your wrists out a little bit. You'll kind of feel how that activates the muscles in your armpit a bit in a nice way to get that oxygenated blood flowing to that area that doesn't get it enough. Go a little deeper if you can to the floor. Feel it in your hip. Deep breaths. We're switching sides now. Use your core to guide the movement. To the left now, or the other side. Focus on your breathing. Tuck your chin in. Feel it in your hip. Go a little deeper if you can. Fully inhale. Exhale all the tension out of your body and come back to center. Now bring it behind you a bit. As far as you can. You'll kind of maybe feel your shoulders want to disengage a little bit. That's okay as long as there's no pain. Now your palms are facing forward. Rotate the wrists a little bit. You'll even feel your chest muscles, your pecs activating, your shoulders. Stretch your neck to the right in this position. Go to the left. Neck back to center. Bring the band or towel overhead. You'll feel the shoulders want to disengage. Breathe through the motion. Bring it in front of you now. We're pulling outward, bringing it close to the ground. One. Tilt to the right with your neck. One. Tilt to the left. Perfect, perfect. Back to center. We can place our band or belt towel to the side for now. Let's go to table top position. Hands under the shoulders.
knees under the hips.
Inhale, chest up, cow pose. Deep breath in.
Cat pose, round the spine. Let's repeat 4 more times. Inhale,
Chest up. Exhale.
cat pose, tuck the tailbone in, round the spine.
Back up to cow pose. On the exhale, cat pose.
Let's do 2 more.
Inhale, cow. Focusing on the breath. Exhale.
Cat, last one.
Cat pose. Perfect.
Let's stretch the wrists a bit. Only if it's comfortable. Shift the shoulders forward over the wrist just a little bit. Come back down. Bring in your butt to your ankles. Shift forward again, nice and carefully. Back and forth in the rocking motion. Focusing on the breathing. Feeling yourself relax. Come back up.
Now let's sit on the ankles if you can. If that's too uncomfortable, just sit cross-legged. That's okay too. We're going to stretch the wrists a little bit more and make sure we do some flexion to counteract the extension that we did. You can do about 5 seconds on each hand and alternate, or hold the same hand. We're getting about 30 seconds total volume in, so you could just hold one for that period of time, more or less, or alternate every 5 seconds. I like to do that with the wrist because I don't want to get bored. A couple of more alternations here. Perfect.
Let's do downward dog. Now that our wrists are all warmed up. Focusing on pressing the heels to the mat, extending through the shoulders. Have a bend in the knees if that feels good for you. You could even pedal at the ankles and twist at the hips a bit. I like to do that in down dog. We're focusing on our breathing to constantly bring that mind body awareness. I make funny faces and stretch my face a lot during yoga too, so it's kind of nice. Now, carefully bring left knee forward, pigeon pose, split the right leg back. Tuck your chin in, chest up. Or if you like, you can dip forward a bit if that front glute is feeling like it needs a little bit more stretching. Focusing on the breathing. Full inhales. Full exhales. Now, if you're feeling flexible, go ahead and try to grab that back ankle or at the shin, if that's helpful.
If you almost have it, but not quite, let's use our super duper terrific prop to help us get that stretch in. Be nice and slow, wrap it around your ankle. Feel the tension in your shoulders and chest. It's kind of nice. As well as that back quad. Full breaths in. Full breaths out. Let's release it and switch sides. Pigeon pose, right knee forward now. Left leg split back. If it feels good, you can dip forward to feel that front gluten hamstring stretch out a little bit more. Or you can be in the chest up position. Grab that ankle if you like. Use your strap or towel if you need. Any of those variations, whatever is feeling the best right now, go for it. Deep breaths. Inhale the relaxation. Exhale the stress out. Perfect. Let it go. Back at the tabletop position. Open up the knees. Feet touching. Sit down on the ankles. Child's pose. Reach the fingertips towards the top of the mat. Back to your breath. Focus on it. Little variation here if you like. If you want to deepen your child's pose, get your hands on the walls. Sitting on your ankles here. You could do this variation standing too if that's more comfortable. And you just want to push your chest down, feeling your shoulders open up and extending. This is what the standing version looks like. You'll just kind of bend your knees to help you get a deep stretch. This one's very helpful if you're working on movements like wheel pose. It kind of helps you focus on that shoulder mobility aspect of it. That can be a limitation for some. Good stuff. Let it go. Feet out in front of you. We're going to go for a forward fold. Working to keep that back straight as possible. Feel it in your hamstrings. Use your terrific strap or belt for this one as well to help you get a deeper stretch. Focusing on the breathing again. It's okay if you can't quite touch your toes. You'll get further a little bit more each week. Just push your comfort zone a little bit each time. Not too much, too fast. Flexibility takes a long time to build up over time and consistency.
I don't believe in forcing yourself into position that your body's not ready for. You can get injured. Deep, relaxing, slow inhales, deep exhales. Empty every bit of oxygen from your lungs.
Let's let that go. Cross-legged position. Lotus, half lotus, whatever's comfy. We're going to do another challenging one that the good old towel or belt can help us with. It's cow face pose. Let's reach left arm overhead first. Think about pushing up through your elbow to open up that shoulder. Reach underneath with your right arm, grabbing those fingertips. This one takes time to get up to, so please use the belt, use the strap. I like to fold my belt in half right here, just to give me a little more to hold on to. Work with whatever you got. It's a very good tool to help you into this movement. You can even tilt your neck to the right a bit in this position, stimulating the vagus nerve again. Filling the lungs up, breathing in fully. Reach a little further, deepen the stretch. Exhale fully. Carefully stretching your neck, if you choose, to the right still. Reach a little more. Let it go slowly. Other side now. Right arm up. Press that elbow upward. Open up the shoulder. Now reach behind with that left hand. Grab your strap or your fingers if you're reaching. Tuck the chin in a little. Stretching the neck to the left now, if you like. Fill the lungs fully. Exhale it all out. Let it go carefully. Great job. Do a couple of neck rolls to the right. Do a couple to the other direction now. To the left. Take right arm. Extend it to your left knee. Place your left hand or forearm to the mat behind you. Seated spinal stretch. Feel the hip. Stretch out the back carefully, breathing in, breathing out. On your next exhale, switching sides. Get ready for it. Left extended arm to right knee or ankle. Right hand or forearm behind you on the floor. Twisting carefully, focusing on the breathing. Any thoughts? Let them go. We're going to do a final deep inhale. On the exhale, we're going to finish up staying cross-legged, lotus or half lotus, with a nice meditation. You can also lay down in Savasana if you like, your choice. I'm not super particular about that. It's whatever feels good to you. If you're sitting with us here, chin tucked in, tailbone tucked in, I like doing Gyan Mudra, index finger to thumb. You can have your hands at prayer pose, however you like. Focusing on the deep, long, slow breaths. Filling the lungs fully with each inhale. It's kind of hard when you're new at that. That's okay. Exhale fully. All the oxygen out, all the stress out. Let's do a couple of Tai Chi style meditative energy sweeps here. Inhale, sweep your hands, palms facing up in front of you, up overhead. Exhale, palms facing down, out with all the stress, clearing up the energy. Visualize it. Again, palms up. Inhale, sweep your arms up. In with love, in with grace, in with peace. Exhale the stress out. Exhale all that doesn't serve you out. Again, inhale up. Fill in the lungs. Exhale all the energy out. You could do the sweeping motion lying down too if you chose to lie down. One more, sweep it up fully. Out with all the energy that doesn't serve you in your life, making space for your goals and your presence. Perfect. Back to the meditation now. If there's any thoughts or worries in your mind, that's okay. Just let it be like a cloud in your internal sky and observe it. You don't have to cling to it. You are not that thought. You're more than that. Just that attitude can help clear them up. Full breaths in, full breaths out. If you feel like reminding yourself of some things to be grateful for, even just simple things like food and water, your loved ones, now's a good time. Or maybe you're just feeling the need for some acceptance of some things in your life, now's a good time. Accepting those things we can't control. So keep going for as long as you like. It's been a pleasure practicing with y'all here this evening. Take care. Best wishes to you all. Peace.